Okay, with this video, I'm gonna immediately start on the school review because if I don't start on the school review, I'm probably never gonna get to it. The school review says the staff, like the deans and principals, are very biased and treat the middle school teens like first graders and make them have assigned table at lunch with no freedom. A K through 8 school will never work here. I'm trying to read it all with cohesiveness. A K through 8 school will never work here because they expect 7th and 8th grade teens to get along well every day for 180 days with first graders with no conflict. They should have split up the schools because they aren't able to handle it. Also, there are too many kids here. The classroom sizes are way over limited. So I might have to go deeper into this review because this is a Nocatee review. Like, this isn't on Nocatee's website, but this is a K through 8 Nocatee, and I'm pretty sure we can all guess which one it is. I hope I can eventually end up talking to this student and eventually letting them know what's truly up because literally everything that the person says, everything this, I don't know, young male or female, I really don't know. But I really want everybody to understand this. I don't support Nease Valley, Palm Valley, St. Johns County School District the way I promote it, literally for my health, which is what an old school phrase that I grew up on. My parents used to say, I'm not doing this for my health. So I grew up on that phrase. I don't preach Valley Ridge for my health. I don't preach Nease for my health. I don't preach any school for my health. Literally, I'm so unique with this craft, it's not even funny. The reason why I say it's not even funny, even though I might put some humorous spins to it at times, because literally, so many people I know, they don't give two craps about these reviews. I feel like I preach this on my Snapchat, but I feel like half of my Snapchat doesn't even, or most of it doesn't give a crap about any of these school reviews. I feel like nobody is going independently on their own time to look up any school review, except for parents, probably. I'm rest assuring you, I do this with school reviews because I just love kids. I love kids, I love parents, I love families, I love flocks, I love church, I love God, Bible, Christianity, religion, school, the county, my state, etc., etc. Forgive me for picking my nose a little bit there. But that's why I cover these topics. Because, ladies and gentlemen, no offense to the young student that wrote this, because this is a Nocatee school. And I just want to be blunt with this I just try to be as blunt with it as I can rather than tiptoeing it around because we do have multiple K through 8s in St. Johns County School District, but at the same time, I want to try to be as blunt with it. It's one of those two, Valley Ridge or Palm Valley Academy that this review's from. And if you know the one that, like I said before, I've been talking about the most on this channel, then you know exactly which one this is from. And keynote to Valley Ridge, anybody who ever watches this at Valley Ridge, and I mean a part of the staff, that is. This is not me trying to shame you at all, but this is literally me trying to tell you what I would do, as hopefully a future volunteer in the school, because this isn't hard. This is not rocket science to treat these kids with love, integrity, discipline, and respect. It's not hard. And to know that so many people treat it like it's rocket science makes me halfway want to vomit. You don't know how many school reviews I've read from not only St. John's, but from St. John's, Duval, Nassau, etc., 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 etc. Palatka, I think Palatka, because I mean, you'd be amazed how many counties don't really have many school reviews because I guess people just don't care, they don't believe, I don't know. But you'd be amazed how many school reviews I've read from all over our state, predominantly our state, where it's just, I want to say outstanding, but I don't think that's the right word for it. Outlandish, I don't know if that's the word for it. But you'd be amazed how many school reviews I've read countless times over and over and over where it literally is telling you that these people, your administration doesn't care. I've read so many reviews where it says that the administration don't care, they sweep things under the rug, the teachers don't teach, there's bullies, there's fighting, there's drugs, alcohol, etc. again, your school is not supposed to be there to be a vape house. Your school is not supposed to be there to be someplace where you get negative. God, forgive me. Negatively high. It's not a place where you're supposed to just do whatever you want and there's no rules and regulations. But it puzzles me why people get an education anymore, because when I tell you that I've read so many school reviews, I mean it. I've read so many school reviews where it literally is telling you these people don't care. And to read this one about the school that I talk about the most on this channel, it's very, again, not really what I want to read, but I need to read it because I need to hear what the kids got to say about their school / our school. Even though I never went there, I still love the kids and I still love the faculty and staff, and I wish everybody that Jesus Christ salvation best upon Jesus Christ salvation everything. Through Jesus Christ salvation, which strengthens them. I'm very Jesus oriented, so that's just how I talk. But I just wish I was there so bad. Like, swear to God, I really wish I was there to help teach people how to love thy neighbor as thyself. Because I want to let all the middle schoolers, if any of the middle schools ever watch this video, I remember talking with a few of your students around Christmas break. And I'll never literally forget telling them, this is just real stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, and I think they're both 8th graders, but I'll never forget telling them this, that you can start giving back to your school at any age. You don't have to be 20 years old like myself to give back to a school. I can never forget donating the school supplies that I donated twice to Valley Ridge Academy. Why can't I forget that? Because it's what I've been preaching on my Snapchat and on my YouTube for about a minute now. I will never forget sending out the tweet last February. That's exactly what I messaged that I was going to start doing, which was, giving out school supplies. Why? Because it's not hard to give back to my community. I can't personally hear all these players, football players and basketball players and everybody talking about community, and I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing in my community? I got goals, I got plans, I got vision. Let me do something that's actually living up. Sorry for scratching my nose so much. But, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not hard to give back to your community. And for all the middle schools out there, the expectations that I have for you, and it's not to say all you middle schools are the most mature you're ever going to be, because a lot of you got, like myself at that age, a lot of maturing and growing to do. Trust me, a lot of maturing and growing to do. But one of the top reasons why I'm so blessed to know all you 8th graders that I know at Valley Ridge, not to say I know all the 8th graders, I don't, but I'm blessed to know the ones that I do know, because I really, extremely, on my Jesus Christ salvation and everything, I want to be a part of your further growth and development through your high school years, of your mentality, of why you do the things you do, why you say the things you say, your aspirations, your dreams. I want to help be a part of your day one family support system through Jesus Christ salvation and everything everything. And I want to rest assure you that for all you middle schoolers out there, I look at you all. I look at you all as to read a comment like that on this review that says a K-8 school will never work here because they expect 7th and 8th grade teens to get along well every day for 180 days with first graders with no conflict. Ladies and gentlemen, now I can't tell you how many first graders have actually been around in my life because I really have no clue, but I can rest assure you that, for all you middle schoolers out there, it's not hard to have a heart towards your fellow neighbor. And I feel like that's one of the top problems that a lot of you are dealing with. You don't have a heart towards your fellow neighbor. All you care about is yourself. And that's the problem. You got to start caring about the younger generation. I don't know if you know this, but some of those younger kids actually look up to you. And even if they don't look up to you, it's fair to start somewhere with their growth and development. That's not to say that everybody within, it's not to say that everybody within middle school is supposed to try, like I say, because when I talk like this, I keep thinking to myself, Nate, you're trying to make everybody be you, because you keep promoting yourself as a role model and mentor pretty much on every occasion you get. But no, I'm not trying to make everybody me, but I'm trying to get them to understand there's many different ways to lead, there's many different ways to give back, there's many different ways to set examples. There's many different ways to be a role model. There's many different ways to be a mentor, to be a big brother or a big sister. And I feel like too many of you, that's the thing. You don't care about any of that, and that's the reason why you're struggling with, I would say, popularity, or you're struggling with your moral code. I would definitely say more of your moral code. You're struggling with your morals. You're struggling with your values. You're struggling with your place in this world. You're struggling with so many things because you don't know how to set examples. You don't know how to be real. You don't know how to I don't want to say that because that doesn't really make any sense to this topic. But you don't know how to be real. You don't know you don't know morals. You don't know all these different things I can name. You just don't know. But that's why I blame so many parents. Like, I love parents. Please, don't ever get me wrong. I love parents. But I blame so many parents for their lack of teaching their child how to always look out and care for one another. Because I just believe that if not a whole 90-something% of the middle school, I believe a good 60%, if not more, of the middle schoolers should be just, I'm not going to say perfect with this, but they should be good enough role models and mentors to the younger kids. A good 60%, if not 80%, should be great role models and mentors to the next generation. Because you are a K through 8, so that makes, at least for me, it makes all the sense in the world. You're a K through 8 for God's sakes. Middle schoolers, you have elementary schools that look up to you, or supposedly look up to you, or can look up to you. The point there is, learn how to set examples. Learn how to do better. Learn how to build something. Like, there's just so much talent there. And not just Valley, but there's so much talent at Valley Ridge, at Nice, and Nocatee itself. Palm Valley, I hate to read reviews like this with people complaining about the fact that it's a K through 8. No, fam. My vision of a K through 8 is it's probably one of the most beautiful things you can ever have. Why? Because it's a pipeline of youth, which means, at least for me, me personally, as your ambassador, I can never run out of kids to support. That's what I love so much about Valley Ridge Academy, Palm Valley Academy, and all these K through 8s. I can never run out of kids to support. Even if none of you are biologically related to me, that never mattered to me whatsoever. I still adopt you into my family as a part of my support system, my team. I still adopt you into my family as my little brothers and sisters of the next generation. And that's why when the person says, also, there are too many kids, forget that. Too many kids ain't enough kids for me. Give me all the kids. I don't care. Let me introduce all of them. I don't care. I want to know as many kids as possible. I'm telling you, the love that I have for this is all through Jesus. So if you want to know why I'm talking the way I'm talking about kids, the way I'm talking about kids, it's because of Jesus. I love Jesus, and Jesus has guided me into this direction, if you were to ask me. And he's blessed me with the love of the Father, which is, you could even say, translated into the love for the children, and that's why I care. Too many kids and enough kids. I kind of got that off of not only this school review, but I got it off of Lil Wayne's line, and Lil Wayne's line, and I want to say it's his line in I'm On One, where he says, too much money ain't enough money. My line is, too many kids ain't enough kids. I love kids. Give them all to me. Let me mentor them. Let me big brother them. I don't care. I want them in my life. And for some of you probably would think, Nate, you're absolutely crazy. That's just you. This is just me. I'm blessed. I'm saved. I'm gonna die trying. I got this purpose. I'm good with it. But I want to let y'all know, it's just the fact being that a K through 8 can coexist, but everybody has to know their roles. That's what I want everybody to most importantly understand. I'm probably going to shoot another video on this. Actually, I kind of have to because I got multiple more views about this to say. But I want everybody to understand we all can coexist, particularly within K through 8s. But everybody has to know their role. If you don't know your role, you're selfish. And what I mean about that is because that's like you don't know your role, which is I'm pretty sure equates to you wanting to just be all about you, which equates to you at times being selfish, which equates to you not wanting anything to do with these elementary schoolers. And that's why you all have the hatred that you have possibly towards, the elementary schools. You're like, no, just no. And I just want to be me, and I'm sorry. Learn how to set examples and learn how to just be real with yourself. Not say you have to be me, but take steps towards being a better person through Christ, which strengthens you. More videos coming soon.